What is up? It's your boy Henry Waffles with my guest.
The name's Jeffrey McGoober. I'm getting tan.
It's true, he's been tanning out in my house. But we're here to talk about fantasy football. We just saw it on ESPN, and we think we know what's good in fantasy football. Well, first we're going to talk about point guards for fantasy football. Who would you pick up at point guard?
Well, if you want to go for a win, you have to choose no one else than Michael Phelps. And the reason I say Michael Phelps over anyone else, like, I don't know, you could have got, like, Clint Dempsey or something like that, but I think point guard is the position you got to have a clutch player at. No player clutcher than Michael Phelps. If you look at his stats, you saw how many home runs he hit and how many, like, touchdowns he fumbled. It's going to be good. So, no matter what, I think Phelps, if you have the first pick in the draft, Phelps is your man. If you want the yards and the turnovers, I think you have no one else than Phelps. Pick Phelps.
Actually, I was thinking that too. Phelps is really good and he's clutch. He's amazing. But for second round, I would probably pick up at shooting guard. I would pick up easily. I think this is a no-brainer. I would pick up Tiger Woods.
Oh, yeah.
And
an issue.
his ex-wife has been helping out, but Tiger Woods has been so great this year. He has 3 air balls, a missed goal to win the game, a missed field goal. His player was wide open for the touchdown, and he handed it to the lineman. He's been clutch.
Yeah.
Everything he's done has been outstanding. He's lost 500,000 fans. I don't know what more I can say. He's been outstanding and great. But who would you pick up for your first baseman?
First baseman. I'm trying to remember last year's a good first baseman. I'd pick someone young. I would go straight for like Jason Kidd or something like that. Someone that has like a lot of years behind him still. But I mean, if you think of how many like touchdowns Jason Kidd scored, kind of crazy. I mean, I remember I in the championship game, I was playing someone and he had Jason Kidd and blew me out the water. So, Kidd, he might be gone in the third round because everyone's gonna want him because he has a ton of years ahead of him. But I'm just saying, if you have him, third round pick, don't pick him.
It's actually true. And he's been studying for over how long?
Ever since my mom dropped me off, which was, how is it?
We're laughing because we're actually lying. He didn't get dropped off here. He got dropped off. He got dropped off like 5 minutes ago, and we're already trying to get famous. But
Anyway,
I think we will. We've been studying. We've been putting hard work into it, and we deserve it.
I think defense is left.
Defense, right? Defense. I would. That's hard.
There's a couple good guys.
Yeah, there's a couple of good defenses right now.
If Mike Tyson's available, you might be able to pick him up, or Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon, yeah,
Jeff Gordon's good.
He had a good year.
He's good.
If Lil Jon, he might still be there. I'm not sure if he will or not, but Lil Jon might be a good pickup.
Hey, Lil Jon's had an incredible year in defense, and he's been putting the numbers. 5 drop passes.
I remember that game. That was a good game.
Dude, also, one was to win the game, actually. That was pretty exciting. And actually, another good guy would be Clint Eastwood.
Yes, actually, Clint Eastwood is. If he's still there, you have a snag. Last year, I traded I don't know who I traded. I think I traded my whole team to get Clint Eastwood, and then I traded Clint Eastwood back, so I have no one on my team.
It's just he's awesome about I don't know if you've heard about him, what happened, but he was on the streets and there was a guy.
He was playing bingo, wasn't he?
I think he was playing bingo. He was playing bingo on the streets, and it was like I think he was trying to pull an all-nighter, but he stayed up till 5.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And I remember that. That was sweet. And what else happened that night? It was...
Well, for some reason he had a dartboard on his head. That's the only thing I can remember. Because I was driving on my street, like on my moped, and like I was like flying past the speed limit. It was like I was going like 20 miles an hour, I think. It was on a highway, so obviously it's like 65. I was going 20 because I was enjoying the scene, and I just drove by and I remember seeing this dartboard on the ground. I'm like, what is this? And I turn around and Clint Eastwood, he's sleeping on the ground. I'm like, what are you doing, little buddy? And he was just sitting there. So I kind of got suspicious. And then you wouldn't believe it. You could smell the juicy juice in his breath. I mean, it was bad. You knew he was intoxicated from the beginning. And there was goldfish all around him, the crackers. And you could tell he was trying to, like, I don't even know. It was one of the scariest things I've ever seen.
I heard the Kool-Aid Man actually parachuted down naked. Isn't that true, though?
Yes, it was.
Because I remember, everyone looked up, looking at Clint Eastwood's body on the ground, and they looked up, and there's the Kool-Aid Man parachuting naked. And I saw it actually happen live, and...
Jingle Man. Jingle Man was there.
Jingle Man was there, yeah. But, I just don't even understand how you could pass up those people we've just told you about, because they've been clutch all year.
That's the dream team if you get those guys.
You can get those guys. You will at least win 0 games. So that's how much I won. I won 0 games. I actually got banned from my my league and stuff, and I got kicked off, and yeah. And it was my grandma's league.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah. But, you know...
What was your team name again? You were like the... Your fancy football name was like the...
Oh, it was like... I don't know. It was kind of a normal name.
It was normal, yeah.
I think it was like